They don't give you a guidebook for the end of the world, no Lonely Planet pamphlet for Armageddon-adjacent festivities. My editor, a man whose sense of adventure peaked with artisanal kombucha, called it the story of the millennium. All I knew was that my press pass was a laminated piece of recycled kelp, and my ride south was a repurposed fishing trawler that smelled of rust and regret. The assignment: cover the Kaiju killer whale intergalactic krill extravaganza. I thought it was a typo, a hallucination brought on by too many late nights and cheap coffee. It wasn't. Antarctica. You think you know it. You've seen the pictures. White, white, and more white. Desolation with a PhD in loneliness. Wrong. The Antarctica I'm standing in right now is on fire, literally. A volcano that was supposed to be dead for ages is spewing fluorescent orange lava into the sea like a cosmic slushy machine gone haywire. The sky isn't black, it's a rave. The southern lights are on overdrive, pulsing green and orange, as if the planet's DJ just dropped the beat. The air tastes like ozone, salt, and is that gravy? This is my third hour on the ice, and my brain has officially short-circuited. I came here expecting to write a snarky takedown of some fringe Burning Man wannabes. Instead, I'm witnessing a scene that Hieronymus Bosch would have painted if he'd had access to better hallucinogens. The waves are glowing. Let me repeat that. The waves are glowing. A nauseating, beautiful, phosphorescent green, crawling with krill that shine like tiny emeralds. And in those waves are whales. Not just whales, kaiju whales. Humpbacks the size of skyscrapers are doing lazy backflips. Killer whales, sleek as obsidian missiles, are carving through the surf, leaving neon trails in their wake. Dolphins, giant shimmering dolphins, are leaping in synchronized formations that would make the Blue Angels weep with envy. And then there's the big guy. The main event. I had to check my footage 3 times to believe it. 300 feet tall, a creature of impossible majesty they call Moose Godzilla. And yes, he looks exactly like that sounds. He has a mohawk. A goddamn rainbow-colored, glowing mohawk made of what looks like solid light. And he's surfing on the back of a blue whale. Surfing. He just let out a roar that I didn't hear with my ears. I felt it in my bones, in my teeth. It wasn't scary. It was joyous. A booming, world-shaking declaration that the party has started. I need a drink, or a therapist, or both. My official press liaison is a squirrel named Chip. He's about 3 feet tall, wears a tiny high-vis jacket with sponsor logos I don't recognize, and rides a turtle. A turtle that moves with the silent, menacing speed of a maglev train. Chip is the lead streamer for the intergalactic network feed. He's chittering into a headset, his tiny paws flying across a console strapped to his turtle's shell. He squeaks, the translator on his collar turning it into perfect, slightly too energetic English.
Logan, my man, you getting this? The metrics are insane. We're trending in the Andromeda sector. They love the raccoons.
I look over to where he's pointing. He's right. The raccoons are a hit. A gang of them, all sporting miniature rainbow mohawks, have commandeered a small ice floe and are setting off industrial-sized fireworks. One of them gives me a jaunty salute with a half-eaten poutine fry before lighting the fuse on a rocket that explodes into the shape of a grinning coyote. Ah, the poutine. I knew I smelled gravy. Teams of the fluffiest husky dogs I have ever seen are hauling carts of the stuff. Steaming, glorious poutine. I managed to get a bowl. The cheese curds were perfect, squeaky. I ate it standing next to a 7-foot-tall honey badger with a pink mohawk. He grunted at me. I think it was a compliment. The whole place is decorated. There are these incredible jade sculptures that seem to drink the light, and towering totem poles carved with faces that are both terrifying and serene. Ice carvings everywhere, so detailed they look like they were made with lasers. It's a museum, a concert, and a monster truck rally rolled into one. I saw a grizzly bear and a kaiju dolphin get into a playful splashing contest. I saw a flock of Canadian geese honk defiantly at a whale fluke the size of a city bus. Nothing makes sense. The normal rules of nature have been suspended. Here, at the end of the world, everything is friends. Everything is invited. An hour ago, I was a jaded journalist looking for a paycheck. Now I'm something else, a witness, a believer. I'm watching a 300-foot-tall moose with a rainbow mohawk surf on a whale, while raccoons shoot off fireworks and squirrels broadcast it to other galaxies. And you know what? It's the most beautiful, most insane, most profoundly real thing I have ever seen. Moose Godzilla just roared again. The auroras pulsed in response. A wave of green krill washed over the ice near my feet, glowing gently. The honey badger offered me a cheese curd. My editor wanted the story of the millennium. I think I've found it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I see a poutine cart with my name on it. Logan, signing off from the heart of the glorious, beautiful madness.